Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Jug World. This is episode 10, and I am in a bit of a predicament here. As you can see, I am surrounded by a horde of hungry cows. As you can tell, I've been just a little bit busy between episodes getting our resources sort of just growing them a little bit. I have significantly expanded the cow farm, which I have not devised a way to responsibly get out of. I didn't think this far ahead, so wish me luck. We're just gonna do a little bit of this action. Professional. I'm a professional. That that went a lot better than it could have. I mean, I've already had a couple of escapes from the same scenario before, so honestly, that was not so bad. That it could have gone a lot worse. Well, yeah, as you can tell, I've done quite a good bit of cow breeding, as well as some other things. The cactus farm, which I set up last time around, has been paying dividends, which we'll see right up here, as well as another little farm that I have just started to set up. Nothing big, nothing crazy. You're not missing out on anything. It was just some nice, cozy development. As you can tell, look at that, baby. Ooh, we got some extra. You see, again, it's not perfect, but I mean, it's getting there. It's not bad at all. Oh, there's another. So we have our cactus set up, as well as you can see just a little bit over the tip of the hill here. We have some chickens. Heck yeah. I found a couple of them, and I wanted to do something a little bit special with the chickens that I needed them specifically for. I want to get in there real quick. Hold these seeds, please don't escape. I'm looking at you, little ones, little baby chickadees. Yeah, no, you stay where you belong. Okay, well, I wanted to grab some eggs because I have something that I've been wanting to make. As you can see in my inventory, I've gathered a couple of components for a little sweet treat. There we are. Delicious pumpkin pie. Oh yeah, baby. That's the good stuff. This is a little bit more nutritious than the bread and the fish that we've been eating, despite being a sweet. And I figured we have a decent amount of pumpkins being outputted in this farm here, and pumpkin pie should hopefully keep me saturated for a little bit longer than the food I have been eating. And the ingredients aren't all that hard to gather, so I figured from time to time we can feast on some pumpkin pie. There we go, delicious. Yeah, I've also been collecting our profits from this simple little farm right here, and storing them away in these barrels. As you can tell, I've gathered a good bit of different resources from this farm. And then, of course, the wheat has been going towards them, and the seeds have been going towards the chickens. So yeah, just a little bit of work between episodes. Nothing crazy at all. Nothing crazy. However, there is something just a little bit more special that I do have planned. I mean, the entire reason for Cow Farm's conception in the first place, and that I've already set up right here. We have the resources we need for an enchanting table, as well as most of the books that we'll need for the bookshelves. If we kill just a couple more cows, I think we're going to have more than enough. So why don't we take the first steps into the end of the early game. Look at that, enchanting table. And I think for now, despite the fact that we are still in open air and completely unfurnished, I will place you here. As for the bookshelves, let's see how many we can make right now. I know that we need 45. Oh, we're so very close. We need 45 to make a complete enchanting setup. So why don't we go over here, get just a couple more, and then we'll be ready to go, and we can actually set up our enchanter. You there, leather sir. Thank you. Oh, you're giving me lots. Oh, heck yeah, baby. Okay, let's get a decent amount here, because we're going to want to have as many options as possible, which requires us to use books in the enchanting table. And we're back to the same conundrum as before. Epic skills. Let's go. I am the Minecrafter of all time. Like and subscribe. Yeah, that was good. That's 2 for 2, baby. Some more delicious pumpkin pie. Let's craft up the rest of these books. Oh, fantastic. Now we have more than enough for full enchanting setup. There we go. We are ready to get started with some enchanting. And oh my gosh, what do you know? I literally have just hit level 30. That is that is crazy. So if we see something insane, we could potentially grab it right away. So I'm going to look at my options here real quick. Consider what I might be able to make with these first 30 levels. We have Unbreaking 3, which we could risk. What would a book give us? Luck of the Sea. I'm willing to risk it. Something special. First enchant of the world. Not so bad. Not so bad. Okay, I can work with this for now. I am perfectly happy with that. We can get our levels up a little bit more, but this pickaxe should hopefully be of great use to us. My first diamond pick and my first enchant, all within about a minute of each other. What do you know? We've done this world sort of topsy-turvy with the order that we've done things, but honestly, I don't mind. It's kind of refreshing to know that I have enchants right around the time that I get gear that's even worth enchanting. So, not too shabby. Now, please tell me, dear Jug World viewers, does this strike a nerve, what I'm doing right now? Because if you've been around since the start, it probably should. We haven't had to clay gather in a couple episodes here, thankfully. We did so much with the brick for the build that I was sick of clay gathering. It was every 15 minutes we would need to go out and get more. I always thought I had enough, and I never did. And now that we want to do our terracotta thing here, I realized, wait a minute, I need more clay. I have a full stack that's smelting into terracotta right now, actually, back at the base, but yeah, we need more. It's not going to be enough. Totally not. Maybe it is. But even if it is, you know, we're going to want more eventually. Guarantee it. It's never enough clay. Honestly, never enough of any resource. You're always going to need more of it. So figure that while that's smelting, we can at least go maybe give ourselves some elbow room in case that isn't enough clay. We're getting down to the deep stuff here. We've exhausted most of the deposits super close to our area. And I have to go out just a little bit further, which is the endless creep of clay gathering. You've always got to go just a little bit further each time. And I totally lost track of the deposit. There it is. Catch our breath for a second and grab the last of it. This is probably enough. I probably have about a stack of clay blocks. Yeah, that's just under a stack. We are good to head back. Let's go. Something you might notice about this video, I feel like I say that every video because I feel like I try to improve something every video. Something you might notice about this video in particular is actually about how it was edited. I traditionally have always used Vegas Pro 14 Steam edition to edit videos. I mean, I have for 7.5 years now, I think. And that's a lot of years. And I was never 100% familiar with it. I just knew what I needed to know to get stuff done inside of it. But I was very, very, very used to it and its workflow. But I mean, all throughout these last 10 videos, it's been sort of a struggle for me to maintain a consistent quality in the final product, right? I mean, you guys have seen some of these videos a little bit blurry. In fact, quite a bit blurry, especially when motion is involved. And that's not great. I've tried to mitigate that, but rendering these videos takes like upwards of an hour, close to 2 sometimes. And because of that, I'm really not eager to re-render videos as much as I'm able whenever that happens. And so I've been searching for alternatives, and despite the fact that I paid like a whole bunch of money for Vegas Pro way back, and I've been using it for forever, I decided to try out Davinci Resolve's free version. And I know nothing about this game. There we go. I've been trying out Davinci Resolve's free version, and at first I was like, wow, this is really frustrating and really dumb and annoying, and I feel like nothing is working like it should, and this is just bad. But I tried a test output, and it looked a decent amount better. Like it just feels like it is YouTube and the resolution and FPS that I'm working at were kept in mind with Davinci Resolve, whereas for Vegas Pro, it's kind of like a build it yourself, and I wasn't very good at building it myself, as you guys could tell. So, but in Davinci, I was like, this is really clunky, but the output is great. And I was like, screw it, I'm going to delete this dumb app from my computer. It's not what I want it to be. But I decided to give it one more shot this morning. And while giving it that one more shot, I decided to actually swallow my pride and look up a YouTube tutorial, believe it or not. It turns out that I was in the clipping tool the entire time, not actually the official video editing tool. So in my ego, in my pride, in my hubris, I dove into the tool and tried to assess how it would work for us without looking anything up, without wanting to search for help. And lo and behold, big surprise, I had no idea how to use the tool, and I misjudged it completely because of that. So don't judge a book. Well, you can judge a book by its cover, but you should at least take into account your own shortcomings maybe before you start judging the book. My shortcoming was my lack of a desire to look for outside help. I was like, oh, I'm a big computer man. I got my big computer science degree. I can figure this out, no problem. Like, this is just like, I've been video editing for years. And big surprise, that it was a flaw in me, not in the book, or in this case, the software. So, end of the day, I tried out the tools in Davinci Resolve's actual video editing area, not the clip cutting area, and wow, big surprise, it's good. I really like it. I'm going to keep trying to use it, and I will use it for as long as it is appropriate to do so, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But if you notice differences in how it's edited, like different transitions or different anything at all, that is probably because I'm using that new software. So there's my long-winded explanation of Davinci Resolve and its shattering of my own resolve. And yeah, a little lesson. Don't let yourself and your own headstrong personality get in the way of you potentially doing good things and making new choices. As I was doing all that, I was totally failing to smelt and do stuff with terracotta properly, so I haven't even addressed what I just did. I love the look of that interior. I had a feeling that like this drab, stinky green was gonna be it, and I don't think I was wrong. I love the way that looks. It's so like it's dull, but it's cozy. I love it. So I'm gonna keep at that. I think that our cactus quest that led us to the coldest recesses of the tundra, I think that was worth it. I honestly think that was worth it. The green is so pretty. So pretty. So let's keep building this up. And finally, we might actually have this area here not in open air. Believe it or not. Actually completing something in a Jug World episode? Unbelievable. I need to eat. I need to eat. I've been running, I've been jumping, I've been talking, and I need to eat. Don't forget to take care of your needs, everybody. Everyone watching, grab a swig of water, grab a little snack, and take care of yourselves. This is a Jug World PSA. I was forgetting to eat. I was forgetting to take care of myself. Honestly, I could probably use a meal right now in real life. And so whatever you're up to right now, do the next best thing for you and your body. I also wanted to show off something really cool. We're in third person right now, and I'm about to blow your minds. What's up? How's it going? Now I'm looking over here. Now I'm looking over here. Whoa, we have a truly separated third person camera. I believe it's just called the third person camera mod, maybe like better third person or something like that. But I am able to move around freely of the third person camera. It's so cool. So cool. Like no one would ever play in third person unless you're a speedrunner or a tryhard, because it's just weird and goofy. But I actually really like the way that this all looks. It's appealing to look at. So that's a thing that I added in case I ever want to go into third person for like an action sequence or something like that. But I thought it was really cool. So yeah, I just wanted to show that off. What am I doing? What is this? What was I doing there? I was trying to do this. What am I doing? What am I on right now? My brain is in goofy mode. There we are. Let's finish this all up. I got poo brain once again for the second episode in a row. Got big old poo brain. So, oh Lord, I love this. Oh, I love the way that this looks. Oh, I want to bust that out. And I want to put in cherry logs. Whoa, I love this. I love this look. This was a great decision. Just look how well these blocks go together. Oh, the slightly vibrant wood, just a little bit more than drab, and the slightly drab green, just a little bit less than vibrant, right? Yummy. That's a good look. So I just realized I used my diamond pickaxe on accident. I really have to preserve that because I don't have any sort of mending, and I definitely don't have any sort of village or anything. The nearest village is pretty far, so I don't know how I want to do that. It's been a long time since I've played Minecraft without good mending. Like, I haven't done a whole lot of single player ever, really. And so I always rely on my friends for their mending. That looks crunchy as heck right now, but I can definitely do some terraforming to hide this. In fact, I actually have maybe an idea for a future project here, which would be I want to develop this area out, make it kind of industrial, like a little lot out here out of like concrete powder or something like that maybe, and have a little walkway come down here at about this level so that that's hidden, and then a staircase coming down right along the side of this here to a sort of overlook of the river, a little river walk, and maybe even a bridge that extends across the river, smushed up to the side of this building. I think that would look really sweet and kind of give the area some extra life, as well as serving the function of hiding this nasty wall here that we don't want to see from the outside. Yeah, it's just a little thought that I dreamed up. I was like, wow, I kind of want to build a bridge here, but like how? I think why don't we just extend it out here and make this a little complex? I think that would be really sweet. Chop up some more pumpkins because that pumpkin pie is really good. Oh, make some inventory space for some pumpkins because I don't have any. I guess I picked up a gold helmet at some point, probably from a chest or ruin portal or something, so why don't we put that on? Heck yeah. Did that boat just move? The fish is pushing my boat around. Oh, they've been moving my boat around. That was so, it's like it's moving. There's a spirit here, an invisible mob. Herobrine. I made a couple of things over here for maybe decorating this area up just a little bit. I'm thinking that the grindstone over this, cool. I think I made some trapdoors. We could probably do something like that. Yeah, I like that. I wanted to make another little shelf up here. I think I like that actually. That's a really cool little setup. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh yeah, this is good. I like how that turned out. I wanted to push the wall back just a little bit so we can have some of our things set into it a little. I like that. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the sort of 3 in the middle with the pole thing that we had along the outside with the brick necessarily, but at least for this little inlet, I like that a lot. I might not have one over here, so I might keep that solid. And honestly, honestly, I like the asymmetricality of that a lot. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, we can use these to push it in, but then otherwise, it's still an open wall. I'm thinking we might have chests along this wall here, something like that. But even so, I wanted to keep it looking kind of on theme, even though it's going to be mostly functional. But a little bit of fashion can't hurt either, right? I kind of like that. One more component of all that I'm not looking forward to having to make, but we're gonna need it anyway, is an anvil. So let's find a spot up here to make this look nice. I think right there. Yeah, I think that's good. This barrel I placed here temporarily, but we'll find spots for these as well. That may stay, who knows. But, wow. What a cozy little area. This looks fantastic. Also have a little idea for some flair. Toss a little bit of this into the mix here. Something like that. Maybe the corner here. Ooh, or maybe even closer. I think I like that a lot. That looks really good. I hope that doesn't, I don't think that should get in the way of any of the enchanting levels. If it does, we can always reformat this. But ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I am experimenting now also with a chest area, which I didn't want to put it too far back into the wall there. So instead, I have them just slightly extruded from it. That way we don't have to put a whole bunch more of these pillars here. We can keep it the theme. Oh, yes. I love this. It looks like almost like little industrial drawers with maybe like components and stuff inside of it, like screws and bolts and pipes and things and all sorts of little components. Just something at like a Home Depot or something where you can sort of pull the drawers out of the wall and each of them has something special inside of it. So I like this, and that should be just enough inventory to really get us started here. Wow, oh my lord. Look at how this area is already taking shape. I didn't think I was going to get to this in this episode, but here we are. I love it. Let's keep the ball rolling. I think something like that. Something like that looks very cool. Blast furnaces sort of farther back, almost look like heat exhaust vents for these normal furnaces down here. Oh, yes. Yes, that is such a nice look. Let's see if we can't incorporate our... Oh, ruh-roh. Let's see if we can incorporate our smokers, too. Something like that. Yeah. Give it something like that as well. And it sort of looks like a... partially an industrial zone with these furnaces here, but then also kind of like a cooking or maybe coal burning area, too. Oh, and you can see the green just poking right through there. Oh, yes, yes, yes. We are on a roll. I'm loving this more and more every second that goes by. This little interior area is shaping up so nicely. And from here, as I said before, we're going to make a sort of staircase down. But I would like to at least have the downstairs area figured out a little bit before then. I know I talked about it maybe being a little boatyard, which I think I'm definitely going to try and stick with. So we can have it come down right here onto a little platform, maybe 2 or 3 wide, and have that platform kind of come back in a W shape here, and then also over here on this wall. And in between, have small channels to launch boats from. I think that's going to be so cool. All the while, I've been taking care of crops and making sure my animals are fed and their populations are growing. And oh boy, oh boy, are they growing. This cow mess is probably right back to where it was at the start of the episode. You know, so we're in good shape. Wait. No way! Robert Downey Jr. He found love! Oh, they're a family! Look at them! Aww. Aww, Drown Yetta! We got Robert Downey Jr. and Drown Yetta in a boat! Aw, the love boat. Look at them. Alright, we gotta keep him safe at all costs. This is the hottest ship of the year. Literally. This is quite troubling, actually. This area out here is lovely and jumpable and fun, and I can prance around, but in here, in here, not very jumpable. However, definitely functional enough to not warrant a complete redesign. It's not that important. But I am at least a little bit sad that I can't jump around and have a good time in the main base area. But that's okay. I'll get over it. I'll get over it. It'll buff. I'm okay, guys. I promise. I'm okay. No jumps. No jumps. At least I can jump around up here with reckless abandon. It's gonna be okay. Does this count? Tell me this counts. I'm not going anywhere here, but it makes a funny sound, so it's okay. This is, you know what? Actually, I like this. No, mood completely changed. I'm in a good mood now. It's a good day. I like that sound. That's fun. This is more entertaining than jumping. Honestly, with all of this put together, I could not be happier. This is seriously, it's so amazing in here. I can't wait to move all of our belongings in, make it a little more accessible around once we continue to develop this little build here. But honestly, all in all, this has been a fantastic episode, and I think I'm gonna call it here. Get this boy up on YouTube and start working on the next one. This one was a lot easier to make than some of the other ones, just because I had a little bit more time, and I'm using that exciting new tool. Oh, if I punch, I look away. I'm using that exciting new tool, and so honestly, this is great. I love this. This was a good episode, and we made a lot of excellent progress that I'm sure a lot of you guys were antsy to probably start seeing. So have a honk and a shoe, and I think I will see you guys in the next episode of Jug World. Say goodbye, Not. Bye. Goodbye, guys.